Hey everybody, Pixel here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is one of the most heavily praised games of all time, and as you can clearly see by the textures and everything, it hasn't aged very well in terms of graphics or gameplay or anything like that, but trust me when I tell you this game is still worth your time, even if you're not going to play it, even just watching a walkthrough or a Let's Play. Or the 3DS version, which fixes every single issue I have with the game. This game is worth your time, and I hope to be able to show you why during the Let's Play. This Let's Play, I honestly haven't decided whether I'll be going for 100% or not. If I do, I will need a walkthrough because I don't remember much about this game in terms of 100%ing it. I'm going into this, like, 15% blind at the very least, and that's a little bit different compared to most Let's Plays because I generally do a test playthrough first. I did a little bit of one, but I didn't finish the entire game, so anyway, let's start The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello, Link. Wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. So yeah. If you couldn't tell, this game runs at a solid 25 frames per second. Which, you know, I'll give it all the credit it deserves, because the use of pre-rendered backgrounds to make this room look the way it does is very, like, clever, all things considered. Because underneath this, I didn't know you could change the camera in here. Oh my god. My world has opened up. But this background is a 2D image, and all the things Link can climb on are just polygons underneath the image, and that's pretty clever. I'll give them that, but this room looks significantly better in the 3DS version. Google! Hi, Link! Who's this? And why is she screaming at me? Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. I love this dinosaur. This dinosaur is legitimately my favorite thing about Kokiri Forest. And I don't know why. I just love it. Anyway. Should just go talk to the Deku Tree and ignore all these people because they look the same and they're boring. But this one won't let us through. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy! What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you. What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but... Sheesh! Alright, well, looks like we won't be getting through without getting ourselves some equipment first. Hi Link, look this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. Yes, yes, that's how you use it, fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. If you use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. L targeting is how they fixed the combat system for a 3D Zelda game, and it's pretty cool. It works for what it needs to do, but Z targeting is what it's called in the original game. Saria's house. Yeah, I don't want to invade anyone's privacy. Yet. What? Mido won't let you go to see the Great Deku Tree? Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. What he said is true, though. The forest... Strange things have been happening here lately. You need to be ready for anything. You'd better find a weapon. You can buy a shield at the shop, but there's only one sword hidden somewhere in the forest. Alright, gathering clues. However, we don't have any rupees. You have to find a total of, I believe, 40 rupees in order to get a shield, and I like this. This is a good way to introduce you to the starting area of the game and just the game in general, because you are going to need rupees a few times throughout the game, and it's good to know all the different ways you can find them. They can be hidden in things like these bushes. You can get them by doing a cool jump, like over here. I don't know if you can actually get more by doing it the other way, but yeah, no. You can find them by breaking things, which, you know, classic Zelda. Of course I didn't get anything there, but let's invade Mido's home. One green rupee. I mean, it's going towards the total, so whatever. Blue rupee, that's 5. Another blue one. And I think it's obvious why he's so mean to everyone. He always leaves his heart in his chest. Wait. That's how it's supposed to be. Alright. So, while we're looking for rupees, I figure we should probably go get a sword, because offense is the best defense, as they say. In order to get the sword, just press A near this hole, and you can crawl right through. Very cool, very good. You may have noticed the red B button on the top of the screen. I'm playing the GameCube version of this game, specifically the one on the Collector's Edition that you got for pre-ordering Wind Waker at Best Buy. This is not the best version of the game by any means, and the C stick is not a good replacement for the C buttons, but it's better than playing the N64 version on an emulator. You got a thing! You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. I don't need no practice, I'm really epic. Still on that. Okay. Let's equip the Kokiri sword. I would not like to save. And yeah, we have a sword now. You can do all sorts of different things with the sword. If you hold down B, you can do a spin attack. You can obviously just do generic cuts. You can do combos by just pressing B a lot. Specifically 3 times in a row. Okay, I should probably not do it directly in the path of Giant Boulder. Okay. But yeah, you can do all sorts of attacks with the sword. It's really cool. I'm saying everything's cool, and honestly, it's not that cool, but whatever. Allow me to be easily impressed, please. Okay, sneak by that boulder. Now let's just head through here. You can also see we can cut down signposts, and you know what? They might not be pots, but they're close enough to be Link's worst enemy. I'm going to ignore all these kids that are around the forest just because they're just spouting tutorials, and I know how to play this game, generally. Now we have 40 rupees, and I believe that's all we need. So let's go and get ourselves a shield, because that is what we were told we needed. This is the shop. And I love the shopkeeper. Let's buy ourselves a Deku shield. You got a thing! Got a Deku shield. Okay. The first shield in the game. There's not much to say about it right now, but later on there's a mechanic regarding it that can be a little frustrating. For now, though. There we go. We're fully equipped. Mido can't stop me now. Because I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Alright, here he is. What do you have to say now, Dick? If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. And we can walk past him now. I like Mido. I like that Mido got a lake named after him in Breath of the Wild. This is a Deku Stick. This is our first item. It's essentially a bigger sword. We'll have actual important use for it later. It is temporary too. It breaks extremely easily. You get those by destroying those new enemies, Deku Babas, when they are in a vertical position. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Sure do. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. And, yeah, we're starting right off the bat with a dungeon. I really like that it's just giving us this right away. You can obviously kill these right outside just to get more Deku Sticks. In order to equip them, you just open up the items menu and equip them to a C slot by pressing that C button. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for today, although there's this. Boing boing, the current time is 12! Alright, that's the in-game time, that's not real time, so... What do you have to say? Come on, be brave, let's go into the Deku Tree! I will next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I guess I already said what we'll be doing by that transition, so... I'll see you guys then.